Dear students, welcome to Gita School online classes. Previous videos, we learned that in China, two major parties were emerged: Kuomintang Party as well as Chinese Communist Party. In this video, we are learning about the rise of the Communist Party of China. Here, there is a question is that what were the reasons for the rise of the Communist Party of China, or what factors made the Communist Party of China become the dominant party of China. You learned that in 1937 Japan was invaded China. A small country, Japan, was invaded the big country, one of the biggest country, China, in 1937. In this time, Kuomintang Party withdrew from themselves. And also, a long and exhausting war made China weak. Politically, economically become very weak. And also, between 1945 and 1949, the prices rose 30% per month. Once you imagine that, the price of the necessary things raised 30% per a month. So very horrible for the common people. All this had completely destroyed the lives of the ordinary people. There is no doubt. And also, in rural China, they faced two crises. One is ecological crisis. That means the soil exhaustion. Soil exhaustion, soil erosion. That is called soil exhaustion. Deforestation, cutting the trees, and flood. So the first crisis faced by the rural China was soil exhaustion, deforestation, and flood. And the second crisis was the socio-economic problems. That means the exploitation through the land tenure system. You know that in China there was a landlord system. Because of the landlordism, the tenure people exploited heavily by the landlords. Next is indebtedness. The tenure people merged their debt and primitive technology. So, and also there was a poor communication system. These are the second problems faced by the rural China. Once again, the rural China faced the second problem, that was socio-economic problem. That means exploitation through the land tenure system, indebtedness, primitive technology, and poor communication. Here you can learn that the rural China faced two big crises. One is ecological crisis, second is socio-economic crisis. Here you learn that what are the factors behind the growth of the Communist Party of China, where one is, first point, Japan invasion to China in 1937, continuous war made China weak. Third point is rural people faced two big crises. One is ecological crisis and second is socio-economic problems. Fourth point, the price level rose up to 30% per month. So here another on impact also there, Russian Revolution. During this period there was a revolution in Russia and made success. Soon after the Russian Revolution, In China, 1921, Chinese Communist Party was founded. So don't forget, the Chinese Communist Party was founded in 1921. And also, the Lenin was established the Kuomintang in March 1918. The aim of the Kuomintang was to bring together the world government that would end exploitation. You know that on those periods, the tenants means the people who are doing work in land by paying the rent, was exploited very badly. Now we can see the emergence of Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong emerged as a major leader of Chinese Communist Party. He took a different path by basing his revolutionary program on the peasantry. Do you know peasantry? Peasantry means farmers. He organized the Chinese peasants to fight against landlordism. He also built an army of peasants. Here, the millions of landless peasants joined the struggle led by CCP. Here you can understand landless peasants. Landless peasants means the farmers, those who are not having own land. So the CCP party became very strong because of the peasants. They ultimately won against Kuomintang party. And we can see the radical approach of Mao Zedong in Jiangxi mountains. Radical approach means the violent approach. Mao Zedong made a violent approach to achieve the administration. And also, we can see the Mao Zedong radical approach here. We learned that he camped in Jiangxi mountains between 1928 to 1924 because they feared of Kuomintang attack. That's why they camped in these mountains. Here he made a strong peasants' council. Actually, in Russia, we saw that these councils were called Soviet. Like that, Mao Zedong also made a council, strong council of peasants, farmers. This council played a vital role for the codification and redistribution of land of landlords. Mao Zedong got awareness regarding the women's problems, and he also supported the Women's Association from rural areas. He also promoted a new marriage law and forward arranged marriages. He stopped purchase or sale of marriage contract and simplified divorce. Next, we can see Mao Zedong made a long march. Long march was happened 1934-35. Because of the Kuomintang blockade, they forced to find another program to reach their destination. So they made a long march. That was their journey was 6,000 miles to Jiangxi. They made a long march to Jiangxi by covering 6,000 miles. Yanam became the center of their activities. So further they developed a program. It was a tin program. The first one was the land reforms, and second is nationalization. Land reforms means fight against the warlordism. Nationalism means fight against foreign imperialism. In 1937 and 1945, Japan occupied China. You already learned that Chinese some territories were occupied by Japan. They made a cruel colonial military rule over China. This made these two parties, CCP party as well as Kuomintang party, united together and fought against China. Already learned that 12th lesson, 1945, Japan was surrendered to America during the Second World War. Because of the surrender of the Japan to America, China made free. After the independence of China from the Japan, Communist Party, Chinese Communist Party occupied the rule over China, as well as the Kuomintang party forced to set up their government on the island of Taiwan. Dear children, in this video, we learned that the rise of Communist Party in China. Next video will continue the topic. All my dear children, complete your CW book, and I am sending a small worksheet along with this video. You have to answer the worksheet and send it back to me through the WhatsApp or Classroom app. Thank you.